Hello, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here on Tuesday, February 13th. Shrove Tuesday, 2018 at 16:53 in the afternoon Eastern Time. For those of you who are going to go off to the various pancake festivities at your churches or wherever tonight, have fun. I just got the, I usually don't do that. Well, not usually, I just never have done that. But, people like to do that, that's fine. Fine by me. I used to love pancakes. My mother made hell of just magnificent pancakes. And if I asked her nicely, she'd often make them somewhat underdone so that I could enjoy the liquid center from the batter still left inside. I guess we're going to have two Ash Wednesday services tomorrow at church at noon and at 7 o'clock. And I may or may not go. We'll just have to see. There's just an awful lot of diseases out there right now. My son is just now getting over kind of a truncated version of this flu stuff. I don't know if my grandson had it or not. With this kind of asthmatic problems, I sure hope he doesn't get it or hasn't had it. Now they're going to get, my son and grandson and daughter-in-law are going to get their new Holly Labrador dog. She's about a 7-8 month old female tomorrow, if all goes well. I've seen pictures of the dog. And apparently the dog took to them when they visited her at the shelter. So Carter liked the name Holly. I think that's a splendid name myself. Holly. And I hope that works out well for them. You gotta love Labradors. Now I guess she's a yellow Labrador. Which is perfectly okay. You've got the yellows and the blacks and the chocolates. I've had blacks and chocolates. The chocolates are a bit skitsy. The blacks are wonderful. The black Labradors are wonderful. I'm sure the yellow ones are too, the ones I've seen and encountered and interacted with. There's a blind guy at our church that has a yellow Labrador service dog. Daphne. Daphne's a sweetheart. Of course, you can't really interact with Daphne very much because she's a service dog and she's, this guy's eyes. But we were all briefed about that before they started coming to our church. I've mentioned that before. I got a wonderful letter yesterday. Actually, it was a Christmas card from one of my best friends in college. She's practicing solo B still out in Palo Alto. Well, in the Palo Alto area in California. One of my very favorite people in college. And still going strong, and very nice chatty letter. I mean, it's as you would expect out in that area. You've got, the two high-powered daughters, in graduate programs and doing this and that and this and that, and her husband doing stuff at Stanford, which is great. That's wonderful fun. Good for her. Good for them. I'd love to sit down with her and just knock back a few and shoot the shit. She was always great fun to be with and hang out with when I was in college. Completely off the wall. Outstanding individual. I'm sure her patients were very lucky to have her around. She said December was very busy. Said there must have been a blast of the fertility goddesses, about 9 months before the Christmas season. Yeah, it's always good to hear from her. Paul came up today to do his taxes. Well, more properly, Paul came today so I could do his taxes, which is fine. I'm glad to do them. Actually, it's a bit of a dry run for me because that gives me a chance to read all the oddball new stuff that occurs in the instructions. So not so much in the feds this time, although next year there'll be a bunch of changes. But there are a couple of three little things in the state instructions and forms that I'll have to take note of when I go to do mine here in like the third week in March, last week in March. Because I don't get my final tax form statements till about third week in March anyway, given the way things are set up with this one investment thing I've got. So that's okay. It gives me time to do my CME the first couple, 3 weeks in March. So, first couple weeks in March are CME weeks for me. So. Do my continuing medical education. Get that out of the way for another year. So let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Lord, it was like 15, 14 degrees this morning. I'm getting tired of this stuff, but it's warmed up now. It's about 36 now. 36. I guess it's going to more or less kind of not go down, get too cold tonight, and then it's going to warm up the next 2 days. A blast of rain and snow and then falling temperatures. Again, it's like the up, down things, as usual. I think that might be about it for today. I mean, how much stuff can happen in a day? Well, a lot, actually. But fortunately, not that much happened today. So I'll say bye-bye, YouTube.